Hello, Aquarius. I'm at Aquarius and I have focused on the cards, but well, it's been a weird time, weird energies, as I think a lot of us feel it. Anyway, so this is a love and relationship readings for both singles and those who are in a committed relationship. And I will be doing two spreads. I will be doing a spreads for each one, and I will start with the U energy, which is for the singles, and I have to see Queen of Wands, and for those in a committed relationship, the U energy is Ten of Swords, which I don't really like that much, but this can be, this can be an energy that is present now. So this reading is for the next 2 to 3 months, more or less. My readings, when I do on a specific subject, usually, unless I set a longer timeline, they are for 2 to 3 months out. So, okay. Now, this is a general reading. I would like to remind you on that, because general readings are in such a way that they are not for everybody. So not all Aquarius or Aquarii, they will resonate with this. So please take what resonates, leave what doesn't resonate here behind, leave it here, don't take it with you. Also know that everything has to be seen in context, into your personal context. So depending on your context, the reading is going to be different or sounding different. Oh my god, these dogs from the neighbors. Oh, I'm going to close the door. It's not going to help a lot, but at least the sound sometimes echoes because I'm sort of higher up a hill. And then the sound comes up and then it comes through the open windows in. Okay, so general readings will not resonate for everybody, needs to be seen in context. If it doesn't resonate, go and have a look to your rising sign or your moon sign. Sometimes you resonate better with those cards. If that doesn't help, then please leave it behind, because this is general, and general is not for everybody. Now, as well, the last thing I want to say here about the cards in specific is that cards are meant to help you. They are not meant to give you a prescription. They are not meant to give you a truth set in stone that is not flexible. Because ultimately you have free will and you decide on your fate, your destiny. Of course, there are things and serendipities and things that guide you along the road to a certain destiny, but you have also an input there. So you are not devoid, or devoid of free will. And you can make certain choices and decisions, and then when you do that, this can shift completely. So this is just a potential. And that's what I really want you to know, so that you don't really use this as, okay, it's like that, and there is nothing else possible, because that's not how the cards work. That's not what they want to do for you. That's not what they're here for you to help you with. So please keep that in mind. That is very important. There's one more thing that I want to say before I jump in, and that is that you can win a free tarot reading, and that is, I will put the details on how to do that, let me put it like that, at the end of this video. So stick around until the end of this video, and then you know what to do to win a free tarot reading. But let's jump here into the singles. Singles, you are really that Queen of Wands energy. The Queen of Wands, fire energy, first of all, holding the sunflower. Sunflower, for me, it's a symbol for hope, for manifestation. It's the symbol of the sun. So really there is this power that you have at this moment. Well, this energy is with you at this moment to be able to set ideas that you have into reality, to just transform them into reality. Now, what those ideas are, I will have a look here in the cards. I will turn them around because this is a little bit vague for me, of course. But know that the fire is with you. There is sort of a passionate energy there, Aquarius. And for Aquarius, who is, first of all, is an air sign, and second of all is a fixed sign, fire energy is sometimes a little bit difficult to handle, difficult to grasp, but I feel here, I think this is in your advantage that you have this energy, this fiery energy with you at the moment. I feel that is going to give you an extra dimension on the dating scene if you start dating, if you are already dating, but you're not in a deep relationship already. I feel this is sort of going to add to your power that you have. But let's have a look here. So we start with the Sun. Oh, okay. The Two of Wands. Another, look, I'm going to just say, look, these are next to each other. So, and we have both red dresses. We have wands, so two fire energies. So yeah, okay. Just so that you know, we also have the Sun. Of course, Sun also is fiery energy because the Sun. And then we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. The Five of Pentacles reversed, I really like that because when it's like this, it's sort of, you know, you see this, but you can't grasp it. It's not in your reach because it's high up in the clouds in this card. But like this, then the person is looking down on it, and this is then solidly on the ground, as it were. So, okay, let's just see what this means. So I feel that here with the Sun shining on you, this gives you a boost of confidence. Your auto-esteem, your self-esteem, your self-worth, your self-view is good. I mean, the Sun is shining on you. You are sort of a little bit in the spotlight even, especially also with this Queen of Wands together there. I mean, if people see you on the dating scene, you're being seen, whether that is really in-person dating or whether that's online dating. People notice you. People are looking at your profile maybe online, but if you are now, you know, going out, and I'm thinking then always I'm connecting that to our whole lockdown situation, where now all the restrictions are starting to loosen up. People can come out again. The bars are opening, discotheques are opening, you know, places where people meet, they are opening up. And I feel that that is probably also that fire. It fires you up knowing that you can step out, that you can be seen. And there is, yeah, you're sort of stepping into that spotlight again. And you're showing that you're there. You're showing that there is an availability for dating. There is an availability or a will for you to start dating and to look for someone. Now I feel here with this Two of Wands, there will be some people you going to actually date. And I feel that you know, not immediately, but more towards the end of that 2 to 3 month period, there will probably be two suitors, like two people that you're really interested in, people that spark that red fire, people that spark your interest, your curiosity. I feel there is more than one that will become the center of your attention. Now, in the background, you see another dress, a white dress, and I feel that is this dress from the Sun card, that white dress here. And I feel that, yes, this is you stepping into the limelight, into the spotlight. But from that spotlight, two suitors or two people will stand out to you and on the dating scene. And, well, it could be more, of course, because I'm narrowing it down, but not much more than two. It's not like you have like 100 suitors. There will be a few people, let me say it like that. There will be a few people that spark your interest, that also you find, okay, maybe I need to explore this a little bit deeper, a little bit further. And I feel that is what you're planning to do. You're planning to look into these certain people, sort of a few, to look into that deeper, to go on a few more dates so that you get to know them better. And yeah, it also, you know, the dating itself, not so much the people, but I feel the dating itself also gets this queen going, gets this fire energy going, gets your passion going, makes you courageous, makes you, you know, when I said in the beginning, it's an added element to your fixedness and to your air sign, Aquarius. I feel this fire is here, and I think it's bringing you to life. And it gives you, it's also fun. I mean, there is fun here. And I think that is that Five of Pentacles. You know, solidly. You're not grasping to get these people in. I mean, these people are already in your view, and you are already dating. And so that's why I say a few here. In this case, we see 5 pentacles, but I don't even think it's 5. So let's say between 2 and 5 people that really you are getting closer to. And let's see what the other cards say, how that is going to evolve. Because, yeah, here this is sort of the situation when we start out. For some, this will be almost immediately. For others, it will take a while before this really gets going. But, yeah, let's see what else is coming out. Because, of course, I mean, this is... when you date, the idea is to have fun, isn't it? The idea is to see what is out there, who is out there, to gain more information, to gain data. I mean, I'm sounding a little bit like cold maybe when I say, you know, you're gathering information, you're gathering data here, especially with this 5 of Pentacles, gathering data. But I think it's part of dating, you know, looking into who are you dating, getting to know them better. I mean, okay, these two want to come out. Getting to know them better. I'm going to pull the cards first. This is all part of dating, so it's really not very strange that I'm saying that. But what I really like here is that you're having fun while doing it, that you're having here this fire. These 2 cards in the middle, fire, it's fun, it's there's passion there, there is like butterflies in the stomach, that feeling. I'm feeling that, you know. And I want you to have fun. Ace of Swords. Okay. This one here, the Fool, Strength. And the last one, 4 of Swords. Okay. So let me go in here. So the Sun, I feel here this Hermit card is this card where you were isolated, where you were not showing yourself, not stepping into the limelight, not stepping into the dating scene. So I feel that withdrawal has been yours. And of course, it's a bit logical. Viewing, you know, we're not talking so much on, if you look at the news today and you read papers or you go to, you know, whatever news sites, now it's all about Ukraine. But let's not forget that we're coming out of this pandemic and we're not really at the complete end of it, but we're loosening up. We're starting to live with it. We're starting to deal with it much better, and we can come out, at least in most countries, we can start to come out and really go to a bar and have a drink again. So, yeah, but that is that card. But I feel also in that, you know, in that lonely period, and that period where you were withdrawn and isolated, you have a lot of insights and probably about your past dating life. You know, sort of like, okay, let's have a look at my dating life and what that was before. Because I think you will gain a lot of insight if you have done that. You come into this place of being seen and to stepping into the dating world again with lot more knowledge, lot more wisdom, lot more information. That will help you. That will help you. And I feel here, again, we have a celebratory card. We have people literally, you know, drinking, getting to know each other, meeting up. So that is happening here with this Sun. So yes, withdrawal. In the withdrawal, you learn. You can learn. So this is not... I would like you to know that this being isolated and not being able to date, maybe it had its good parts because you were able to just stand still, focus, and look at the information you were gleaning and getting from there. But now it's time to go a little bit light. You know, the Sun is there, you're coming out, the fire is there. There is this lightness to this card. There is this card, you know, this joy and this happiness, and you're going out and you're having a drink and you're meeting new people. Also, not necessarily dating new people, but, you know, meeting new people. From those new people that you meet, yes, of course, there will be a few that you're going to date. And I'm going totally berserk. That dog is not stopping, and I hope you don't hear it. I don't know if my microphone picks it up, but it's really annoying. So let me just refocus. Okay. So from those people you meet, there may be a few you're going to start dating. There probably are a few that you're interested in to getting to know more, and also in a different way, in a more romantic way. And I feel that with that Ace of Swords, yes, there you're going to probably start dating a few of those. Yes. You also, at the end of that period where you're also getting to know these persons, I think you can also make a decision on who is really, cut out to be going further with. Because there is a fool there. You're launching yourself on new territory. I feel this is really you starting to really choose someone from those few that you're dating, really choosing someone, and then really starting to go deeper into dating that person and getting to know that person. There is a risk involved in there. Don't forget that. But that's always when you start dating and you meeting new people. I mean, risk is unavoidable. It's unavoidable in general in life, but especially when you're dating, it's also unavoidable. But don't forget that you have this dog here. The Fool has this dog by his side. And this dog is your gut, is your instinct, is your intuition. So please activate that and listen to that. Listen to your little voice when you're choosing here. There is that little voice that will guide you along the line of the abyss, so that you don't fall off and that you don't go into a wrong direction. I feel here, when you are looking at these few people that you're really dating and you're going deeper into the dating scene, I feel that you also have to trust your intuition here. I feel this Strength card for me it's completely different than taming your inner fears. Of course, they may sometimes be a little bit of fear, because that's normal. I mean, by all means, you're going to head in this direction. So maybe you are a little bit afraid of choosing the wrong one, or going with the wrong people here, because a few of these people probably will feel off to you. And that will then stir up fear, like, oh, what am I doing? But I think you have to persevere. I think you probably have to continue dating some of these people, and then you can start eliminating. You can start eliminating with this Ace of Swords. You can gain information. Again, you're on an information journey as well, with this Five of Pentacles in reverse. And then you can you hold on, and you are really opening your eyes, and you don't let the fear guide you, but you let the cool data, the logical, rational data that you see at first guide you. So keep your eyes open, really, and persevere in the dating scene. Now, this Four of Swords here is like, I feel this is when you gain data and insights, you sometimes have to withdraw from that dating scene to sort of process calmly and by yourself the information you get. Because you will get information about these people you're dating, and you need to give that information time to settle and to be processed, so you can make this decision. Because this is quite a rational decision as well. But I feel this data, and it sounds strange when I'm saying this about about dating, because of course dating and data and logical, rational information, it feels a little bit contradictory, isn't it? But it's there. I think you need to be a little bit logical and rational here, because there's a few swords that came out with this Ace of Swords especially, and this, but you can do that because you're an air sign. So this is already your air sign, yeah? This is you being rational and being logical and being a little bit cold and distant when you are dating, but I think you need to do that for yourself as a self-protection measure, so that you can get the right information processes, and then you can make a decision as how you're going to proceed and with whom of these people that you're going to proceed. So That is the information I have for you right now. I have no information as what the outcome is because it doesn't show here. It shows, yes, it shows that you will decide on someone to date and you're going on that adventure together. Now, what comes after that Fool? I don't know. I don't have that information. The cards are not giving me anything more. So you really have to find that out for yourself. I'm sorry to say, but that's really what it is. The possibilities are there. The possibility to date someone and to go deeper with that person is there. Now, if this person is the one, whether this person is the one, I really don't see here in the cards just yet. So maybe after that 2 to 3 month period, and when I do a new reading, we'll get more information on that. So keep posted, I would say. Okay, for these, the Aquarius that is in a committed relationship, the Ten of Swords. I feel there has been some issues there. Maybe not some issues about the relationship, but maybe some other issues at play in your relationship that sort of have make you feel tired, make you feel burdened, make you feel, okay, you know, what is this? It was one thing after another. I've been dealing with a lot of shit and bullshit here in our relationship. So maybe these are people that were, you know, attacking the relationship. Maybe it was financial trouble. Maybe it was... maybe you've been looking to buy a home or something like that and things have not gone really well. You haven't found a real place, or maybe you found a place but then it was or either too expensive or not in the neighborhood where you want to be, something like that, you know, something that's burdening you. Maybe there are issues with the children, you know, maybe one of your kids has a bit of an emotional problem going on, and it's been all, you feel like everything has come down on you and on you solving it. And I feel here in this card that you feel a little bit lonely as well in your relationship. Now, I'm happy that it's the Ten of Swords and not the Nine of Swords, because the Ten of Swords still has light. You see a little bit light glimpsing or gleaning here in these swords. There's light here at, at the horizon. It's not like it's a completely dark card like usually the Nine of Swords is. So I feel that this can be solved. But at this moment, you feel like this. And I feel like you also, I think you feel a little bit alone here as well, in these burdens, in these problems, and in solving these problems. Like your partner hasn't been alongside of you or hasn't been listening to you or something like that. But let's turn the cards and see what else is coming. Okay, need to put that away a bit. Yeah, Five of Cups, Death, okay. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, I'm happy that this Eight of Pentacles is here because these are two quite heavy cards. So the Five of Cups and the Death card. But in the Death card, I'm not so worried. Let's start with this Five of Cups. This Five of Cups for me is really your feeling. Again, when I said here, I feel like you feel alone. I feel like you're having to you feel like you have to solve it all by yourself without much support. This is also a dark card. There is, if you look at it, there's 3 cups lying down. There's 2 cups standing up. And sometimes I think this card is also asking you to look at the good aspects that are still in your relationship and not only look at this feeling that you have from this Ten of Swords, that everything is happy, that you're the one who has to solve it, that you feel it, you have to do it by yourself, because that's truly just a thought. I don't think it's really true, but it's what you feel. And your thoughts, of course, they sometimes have this big influence on your emotions. And here this is your emotions. And again, you're seeing only the abandonment, the loss, the not being, your partner not being helpful, but you're not seeing what your partner is still doing for you and that they are still at your side. You're not really focused on that. And so maybe this card asks you to refocus. Let's see afterwards what other cards come out. But maybe this card is really telling you, look, it's not all bad because you have this here. You're making it bigger. You're making this feeling much bigger than it should be. Now, of course, I can't change your head, yeah, and I can't change your thoughts and your emotions, and the cards can't either. The cards are just pointing out. They're pointing out that you're making this bigger, that you're too focused on what's going wrong, and you don't see what is still right in your relationship. Because when you focus on what's still right, you can come through this. And I think you're going to do that because of this Eight of Pentacles here at the end. But let's go first to this Death card. So this Death card is next to this Ten of Swords. So I feel that this Death card is sort of asking you something. This Death card, alongside this Five of Cups, where it says focus on what is still there, this Death card is telling me that if you do that, when you focus on what is still there in your relationship, you can again reignite the relationship. You can make the relationship work and transform and grow again. Now, this is all going to depend on you, because if you are going to focus on the loss, then it can literally mean that the relationship is not going to work anymore, or not work for you anymore. With this Death card here, I'm sorry to say, but I have hope that you're going to just wake up from this. You're going to wake up out of this feeling, and you're going to start focusing on, okay, so what is working in my relationship? Am I still, do I still love this person I'm with? And I think you are. And I think you can solve this. And when you look more on what you love in this relationship, as a whole, and in your partner as an individual, I think you have to focus on that. And if you do that, you can really transform them. But I feel that's what you're going to do, because we have the Eight of Pentacles here. And that's a card of, working on different things. I feel that probably you're going to end up working these things out, these problems that you're having in your relationship. You can work them out, and I think you are really going to focus on working them out. And maybe you're going to do that, and that depends a little bit of the cards that are going to come out, maybe with the help of a counselor or a therapist. Who knows? But your focus is there. Eight of Pentacles is a hardworking card, in this case, working on the relationship. And with a lot of focus, with a lot of, okay, I'm going to try, I need to try this, I want to try this, I want to make this work. So let's see what these cards say that are going to come out here. Okay, Aquarius. So what next? Yeah. You see, a 10, but this is a 10 of Wands. You feel all the burden. You feel that you have been doing it by yourself, all by yourself. Many things have happened. Many things are, occurring or have occurred. And it feels all a bit like burdensome, heavy. And you feel also still, that's confirmation of you feeling alone. Another confirmation, I feel you are also, it makes you sad. That feeling alone and not feeling supported, it makes you feel sad. But I also want to point your direction on the swords here. The swords are the element of air. And I am still convinced that you're making this out much bigger than it really is. And you're focusing on the negative. In the beginning of this reading here, I feel you're still focusing on the negative. But with this Five of Cups here, and with this Death here, they're asking you to refocus, to focus on what still works and what is good and how that feels. And if you can change that focus, but let's see what happens here with this card coming out. I feel that, personally I feel, because of this Eight of Pentacles, and an 8 is a very good number, yeah? It's an auspicious number. And that's why I feel that if you refocus on what works and how you still feel about your partner in a good way, not a bad way, that you can make this work. But let's see what comes out here on the Death card. I think you have to make a gesture, you have to make an effort to see the good. So you can come together again, you can grow closer again. This Death card, I think it's the beginning of you seeing, you're coming to your senses, you're seeing that you're making everything so much bigger, and you're seeing that there's still the potential for this relationship to work. And I feel the two of you are growing closer again. Okay, what else? Yeah, because if you don't see that, then there's a decision that you need to make. But you can decide to go for the relationship and work it out and grow closer together, because that's possible. Or the other choice is leaving the relationship. Now, I don't think you're clear on that just yet. So please, I would say give this a second chance, because second chances are there to try and to see if it works. Then if it doesn't work still, then you can still go. But I wouldn't leave just like that. That would be my input here. Because you see, on that Eight of Pentacles, we have the Magician. So there is a solution there. There is a possibility to make this work again, to get this really working again. And, the effort needs to come from both sides. I do agree on that. It can't be only coming from you. Because if that is the case, if the effort only comes from you, then there is no chance then it will not probably work out. This card wants to come out. See, there is a change. There is a change for the better. So I really think your partner is also going to see the light. Your partner is also going to come out of his or her slumber and say, okay, let's do this. Let's work on this. And that will change everything. That will change everything for the better with the Wheel of Fortune. Why did I pick that card? Because I was shuffling, and every time I sort of shuffled really strangely, I saw it. And then it wanted to come out. Okay, I didn't cheat or anything. So let's have a look at the Oracle cards, what they're saying. So first for Aquarius single, what does Aquarius single still needs to know? Oh, okay. There's always enough with the core spirit. And then Aquarius couples. Make your dreams real. I actually feel, I'm going to just have a look here. I'm going to ask my spirit guides, because when this card came out, immediately it said this for the other, immediately there was this info coming in. This is for the couple in a committed relationship. And now with this, I'm going to put it like that. I'm sorry to do that. I usually don't do these things, but this just came so strong that I'm doing it. And please forgive me. But yeah, you'll see why. Wisdom, okay. And here, courage. Okay, it all makes sense now. So I felt that this spider spirit, make your dreams real, is really for those that are single, because I think you've been dreaming, you are really wanting to go back on the dating scene, and I think you're going to probably find someone that you can, start building this web. This web that grows and grows, but that starts small. There is this here starting on the dating scene with, and then don't forget this card, wisdom. All I truly need is within me. But that is the wisdom you gleaned in your, in your abstinence, in your absence from the dating scene, in your withdrawal from the world, also due to Corona, let's just face it. And you have gleaned a lot of information of your former dating past. And that's really good, because that's that wisdom here. But I feel that, yes, here with this Fool, you're probably going to start really dating someone specific from here, from the first few that you dated. And then you're starting to build what could be a relationship. But like the web building, it starts small. Okay, that's that. Now here, when I sort of switch them around, the koi fish spirit says there's always enough. And I feel that this is what you need to focus on. I feel that in your relationship has the potential to survive this. And really, I think you have to work on it, because this feeling of you being alone, I think it's only in your head. I think you probably haven't really looked at what your partner is actually contributing to the relationship and helping you with, because you have been sort of withdrawn in yourself and maybe even a little bit of depressed. And that's why you feel so lonely. But there is this card, the other card that says courage. I live life passionately and courageously. Now, this card could have come out here on this passion and this Queen of Wands and the Two of Wands, but I'm going to leave it here because really I feel that you need a little bit of courage to say to your partner, listen, this is not how it works. I feel really lonely. I feel really abandoned here. I feel really heavy, everything coming on my shoulders, and work it out, talk about it. That takes courage, but it's due to that courage when you speak up that you can change it, that you maybe go and talk to a therapist, but that you can refocus on the relationship, and your partner will also start refocusing and working hard on the relationship, on making it work so that it can change. So really, I really would say to those in the relationship and that are experiencing this heaviness, this burden, please speak up, because this is solvable. Okay? Okay, Aquarius, this is your reading. If you like this reading, please give me a like, maybe comment, share, leave some feedback of what is happening in your world. I always appreciate your support. I also appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel and click the alarm bell, because that will help me continue doing these readings. They take a lot of my time, a lot of my energy, and I would like to continue providing them to you because really I love doing them. But as I said, I really need your support in that. So I do thank those who already support me, and I am thanking those future supporters as well. I do daily guidance on my other social media, but especially on TikTok. So do check out my TikTok, because on my TikTok I also do bonus readings, and I do readings sort of when the moment is there and there's a voice in me to say, do a quick reading on whatever. Maybe it's general, maybe it's on a subject. Those readings, short, you can find on TikTok. And I always think that this is how I see it. People who see those readings, those are the people who needed that information. So that's why I just throw some cards down and read them, and then they are meant for the people that actually see them. So that's that. And then the last thing, remember, you can win a tarot reading. What do you have to do? Simple. Here on YouTube or on TikTok, you can put in the words Magic 2022, and then you have entered the competition. I will announce the winner on March 30th or 31st. So end of March, I will announce the winner of this competition. So go and comment Magic 2022 and you may win a reading with me. Okay, that's it for now, Aquarius. Bye for now and speak soon.